Have you ever risked everything just to keep a bad book? I did as a teenager. Hey there, my dear friends. I'm Frieda. Welcome to my channel, East Meets West, my memoir. Today, I share a story from my teenager years, a time filled with determination. In my last episode, I talked about how my teacher secretly lent me a book, the Tang Dynasty poems, strictly forbidden at that time. I promised to return the book after winter break. However, the thought of never seeing that book again filled me with a deep, painful sadness. So I decided to write it all. At home, there was no private space. The whole family living together in one single small room. My parents, my sister, my baby brother, and me. The only corner of solitude was the paddle sewing machine, the same one I used to sew clothes for my family and my friends, as I shared in episode 15. This sewing machine became my writing desk when it was not used. Night after night, I bent over on the desk, transcribing all the poems. I copied everything, the poems, the explanations, and the meanings, and the footnotes. One evening, my sister glanced over and asked, "You don't get bored?" I smiled. "No, I enjoyed it. I'm preserving the beautiful poems." Papa also noticed my handwritten book. One night, he sat beside me, murmured, "Frieda, you are only 16 years old, yet your handwriting is already very strong, elegant, and powerful. And you are so determined." Papa said nothing more, but from his eyes, I felt he was proud. However, Mama was shaking her head and complaining. "The poems won't bring food onto the table. Frieda, you are just a girl. Your job is to support and help the family. Don't waste the time to copy old words." I said gently, "Mama, I have finished all the housework." She had nothing to say, but continued to appear disapproving. Still, I kept writing. By the end of winter break, I had done it. 169 pages. Every poem, every word by my hand. When I returned the book to my teacher, Mrs. Tu, in her closed office, I quietly showed my handwritten book. She stared at me in disbelief, flipping through my pages. Then she smiled. "Frieda, I'm really very proud of you. But keep it top confidential." I nodded and said, "Thank you, Mrs. Tu, for trusting me. Your book, the poems, opened a beautiful new world to me." My dear friends, I was not just preserving literature. I was preserving myself. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. In my next episode, I will share how upon graduation from high school, the state assigned each student a lifelong job, forcing me to work as a peasant at remote countryside. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.